Bruh, I couldn't even get the last video up when the Pelicans decided to announce that their star franchise player is going on injured reserve. Man, I'm going to give you the latest updates and what should the Pelicans do now inside this edition of Pelicans Digest. Yeah, I'm back once again, my people. It's Melz On The MIC here back inside Pelicans Digest, man. And dog, it's, you rush to get the content out. You try to hurry up and get things up. And then foolishness always seems to occur with this franchise. It just always seems to occur. And thank you once again for subscribing, man. And if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You already know the details of what to do with that. But the Pelicans, again, playing the Hornets tonight. We went into the game with the news that Zion Williamson was going to be questionable for action tonight. And then I think literally 30 minutes after I got my video up with that report, the Pelicans came out with another report. Zion is down. The New Orleans Pelicans today announced that Zion Williamson has been diagnosed with a grade 1 left hamstring strain. He will be reevaluated in 7 to 10 days, and further updates will be appropriately provided, according to NBA.com and the Pelicans. So we're here back once again, man. We're doing this once again, y'all. We're doing it once again. Zion is going to be out, and my question is, who do you start in this place? I know they've been going with Saddiq Bey. You got to get Derek Queen the minutes. I say that in the last video, and I've been adamant about it in all these past other videos, that Derek Queen shouldn't be playing the 5. This is your chance now to get this kid some minutes at the 4 like you need to. Like he needs to. I think his ball handling, his agility, his ability to move around, and he works better as a help defender will be valuable for this team. But let's get back to the point at hand, which is Zion Williamson. You know, he's going to miss the next at least 5 games. And you already know this 10-game road trip, mostly road trip stretch, wasn't in your favor, and now you got the best player on this team statistically down for a considerable amount of time. You got the game against Charlotte he's going to miss tonight. You got the game against Dallas coming up tomorrow. Then you got San Antonio, Phoenix, and Portland. And then you, depending on his evaluation, he might be back for the Lakers game, which would be an NBA Cup game next Friday night. Possibly. That's about 7 to 10 days at that point. But, man, this continues to be an issue, again, with Zion Williamson, man. We hitched our wagons to this guy, and it just we continue to get burned as a fan base, as an organization. We continue to get burned. And again, for good reason. Because when you look at his numbers, when he's on the damn floor, one of the top 20 players in basketball, when he is on the floor. Can't stay on the floor, though. Can't stay on the floor. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. So now the question becomes, what do we do with this? How do we handle this at this point? Do we continue to hitch our wagon with Zion Williamson, or is it time to move him? There was already reports going on earlier this morning and articles flying everywhere across the internet. It's time to trade Zion and start cutting losses in New Orleans, assuming they can find a taker for at least a couple of cents on the dollar. My thing is, can you make this work if you get rid of Willie Green? And I hate to pin this on him, but this also is going to continue to buy him time. This is going to continue to buy Willie Green time, y'all. And when you consider reports that have been coming in over the last few weeks, especially on this last 3-game stretch, this road trip, that Zion has not been interacting with Green, has been relying on Borrego and talking to Borrego more. And then when you also factor in the fact that he, I think, I'm of the opinion that he has the carte blanche, Williamson does, to sit out whenever he feels like it, or whenever he doesn't feel like giving it a go. Why continue with this? I know he continues to get on TV, Zion does, and say, oh, yeah, this is home. I want to be in New Orleans and all that. He says all the right things, man. But again, his style of play, which has not evolved, just slightly, but not evolve. That will prevent him from getting injured like this. That continues to be my big thing with Zion. Because he's already, despite the fact that he has all these great numbers, he's shooting at he's hitting 48% of his shots, which is down considerably compared to other seasons. So that's going to make the trade value even harder at this point. That's going to make his trade value even harder. Unless there's a team out there that gets super desperate. And right now, I think everybody else in the NBA is looking at this team like, that's radioactive. I ain't touching that. I'm being honest. I think the rest of the NBA is looking at this situation going, that's radioactive. I don't want to touch that. You might have to do business with the Lakers again. Because that's what normally ends up happening in these situations. You have to do business with the Lakers because the Lakers aren't 1,000% where they want to be. If you can get them for LeBron James, go do it. But I just don't see it, man. I despite the calls to trade Zion Williamson, I just don't see it happening. Not with these two, especially. Not with the track record these two have given us so far in Joe Dumars and Gail Benson. We probably ain't hearing nothing about what's going on with Gail Benson because right now her other organization over there having a fire sale as they start to tank and rebuild. And you start to wonder, should the Pelicans be in that mode right now? Right now, you can't. In all honesty, you can't. You got to wait it out. You had no choice but to wait it out at this point without Zion. You have to rely on other people to step up. Because at this point, you can't. Until he gets back, you don't know what you could do with this guy. But what are your thoughts, man? Because I want to know if y'all are of the opinion that we need to start looking at the option of trading Zion Williamson. Because, of course, once again, breaking news at this hour as we head into the Charlotte game coming up in a matter of hours. Zion Williamson is going to be out 7 to 10 days with a left hamstring strain. This is an injury he has suffered before. And despite losing weight and being in the best physical condition of his career, them hamstrings. Because, again, he's still playing, in my opinion, with not enough finesse. He's still trying to get in there and brute strength. Which again, won't work with you if you lost size, especially against some of these bigs. If you look, though, over these last few games, and I don't know if you saw it, Zion has put on weight some more again. If you really want to be honest. If you look back, if you start looking at photos from Melbourne to now, go look at game photos. You've seen that Zion has put on weight again. So, and I hate to say that, but his style of play, that's why they've been trying to teach him to shoot a little mid-range shooter, a mid-range floater. Try to get that down so you don't have to keep attacking the lane and getting beat up and slapped around and tackled because these refs aren't giving you calls. These refs ain't giving Zion the calls. So, of course, this is going to happen. They expect it to happen this quickly? No, but here we are. Here we are. I need to know y'all thoughts, man. Are y'all ready to trade Zion Williamson? Do y'all want not to panic? Do y'all want us to not panic and wait this out? What are your thoughts, man? I just had to jump on real quick. You can check out the other video I discussed earlier about Zion and Queen. Question is who Willie Green gonna start tonight? Is it Sadiq Bey or is he gonna put Queen at the forward like I keep proposing? But what do you think we should do with Zion Williamson? Clap back with your thoughts in the comments, man. Go ahead and subscribe to Pelicans Digest. This is where you get the best analysis, opinions, and more about the New Orleans Pelicans. It's Melz talking about those Pels. And, man, I'll holler at y'all later.